Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to session 3 of the campaign. For the video purposes, we have 2 ghosts sitting in right now to listen. They may or may not join. But for now, does somebody want to give a session recap from last session? Wait, this is session 4. I said session 3.
Well,
My bad.
since Cairo did it, I can do it this time. Maybe I can do it this time. Hold on. Okay, so what happened last
Austin,
session?
careful, you know you're dumb.
Let's remember, guys. Let's remember what happened last session. So, started off in a church. We started off in the church. Then we were on our way doing our little thing, exploring. Well, I think we were supposed to get something, and then we found. Oh yeah, we were going on a map, and I'm really bad at this. Someone want to take over?
All right, so I
You're
got
fine.
this because I actually have notes. So we started last session waiting for Malachi. He returned beaten up really badly. He ended up stealing a sending stone from the people he was inquiring information from. We investigated, and a map popped up, so we decided to follow the map. While following the map, we came across a small pixie in the road who was laying there unconscious. We checked on it and found out that it was a trap. They ended up stealing Eloise's bag. Me and Sora and Azalea followed. No, we captured the pixie. Azalea and not Azalea, Eloise and Sirith ended up following the pixies that stole the bag, so we got split up. The little pixie lured Sora and Azalea into a trap. We survived, and then we ended up committing genocide on the pixie colony, killing over 2,000 pixies. Sora kept the original small pixie as a pet in his backpack, and then we went back to follow the map. We arrived at the factory, and that is where we left off.
I got a sword, a big sword that speaks dragon.
Draconic.
Dragon.
So, you are right. You are all standing outside of this factory-looking building. And for the sake of recording as well, we are going to say that Pepple is still unconscious on Sirith's back.
It really hurts, and I'm getting. Wait, that's not even Sir's accent. It really hurts, and I'm getting tired.
Okay, so you guys are standing outside. Same description as last time. It's a large factory-looking building. There are large windows that you could possibly look into if you wanted to. But what do we do?
I think we should look. I think we should look into the windows.
Yeah, let's look in the.
Sora, you want to look into the windows?
Yes, I'm going to the window.
We need
I'll
to
look
be
in the other one.
best.
All right. So you both walk up to different windows?
Yeah.
So you walk up to different windows on either side of the large doorway that's in the front. That's it's a wooden door. As you're looking inside, hang on, let me as you look inside, the space is orderly and clean and bright, and it reminisces like it's new age stuff. It doesn't look exactly as you would think a factory looks at all. As you look in, display shelves hold rows of like humanoid figures, and there are a bunch of people in there that you can see.
What are these people wearing?
Do you want to roll perception?
Yes. I rolled a 20.
Oh, okay. So the people that are walking around and what they look like, they're looking at the shelves with things and different merchandise on them. but they look very wealthy. They're wearing gold. They're wearing robes. Each of them looks like they have their own bodyguard. It's just very wealthy, high-end noblemen that are inside.
What do you take of all of this, Sirith?
They're rich. They are going to probably kill us.
To me, it looks like noblemen browsing for these things. It looks like they're looking to purchase them. That's what I'm getting from
They're
this.
sadistic. They're sadistic. As we know what they're purchasing.
How many people did we see inside?
Are you counting them?
Yeah.
There's a good handful, so probably 15 people.
So, like 6 noblemen, 6 bodyguards, and then maybe a few workers.
Yeah.
Okay. How strong do the bodyguards look?
Another perception.
I rolled a 5.
You can't tell how strong they look. You can't get a good read on them.
Okay. I say we check around the factory and look for multiple points of entrance.
All right.
Maybe we split up into groups of 2 and meet back around the backside, perhaps.
Yeah.
Everyone cool with that?
Where should we? Yeah, I'm good. But
I'll go with Azalea to the left, and then Sirith, you and Eloise should head to the right. We'll meet back up in the middle in the back.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you guys are walking, can I just have everybody roll a quick investigation? I think is what I'll have you do.
23.
Right.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the website.
You're fine.
So I may or may not have gotten a negative
I
one.
got an
You did-
18.
Wait, how do you get a -1?
1
What
plus
the
-2.
Okay, so Sirith doesn't see anything. He is like off in his own world. He's like, I'm just gonna walk to the back and wait on everybody else.
I got an 18.
You got an 18. And then Nicole, what did you get?
Oh, it just hold on. Okay, for investigation,
Yeah.
I got an 18.
Okay, so as everybody else is walking around the building, you look and there's a bunch of windows and it shows the same thing. And as you get to the back of the building, there is another door in the back. But you all kind of realize as well that there is a large chimney above, like coming out of the top of the factory, and it is billowing this black smoke, and the air smells of oil and machinery as you near the back.
Not cool.
I want to check and see if the back door is unlocked.
It smells horrible.
Do you approach it?
I approach the door.
And you jiggle the handle and the door opens.
Sora, are you stupid?
I mean, they left it unlocked. We may as well go in
Not
and take a
going in.
peek.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's go.
I'll be
look
fine
then.
out here.
Eloise, you are not
Hey, I
staying
got my
outside.
big sword. I got a big sword. So
I'm
like,
not going in.
We will fight to the death before you stay out here.
Then do it.
Do you guys want to roll off for this?
Sure.
See if Sora
Heck
can
yeah.
convince Eloise to go in.
What am I rolling?
Heck yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a
what
flat
are we rolling?
d20.
A flat
it's a
D20.
D20. It's always a D20.
I rolled a 10.
19.
You cannot convince Eloise to go in.
Sirith, go speak to Eloise. Tell her what she's doing is stupid. If we get into a
Eloise,
fight in there, we're
please.
gonna need her.
Please come with us.
I'm not going in there.
Eloise, I don't want to have
It's
to do this, but can we roll a battle? Can we do a battle?
You guys can do a roll off, yeah.
I will gladly roll off with you, Sirith. What I gotta roll again?
So
Just a flat d20.
so I hope you get a 1.
I got a 16.
I got a 2.
Neither of you can convince her to go in.
Azalea, please, for the love of
Azalea! Azalea!
Why do you guys are magical and special, you know. Sirith's really large.
You're literally an elf! You're literally an elf!
And
I'm gonna kill her, Sirith.
Eloise.
you can try. Yes? Wait, can I roll off? Can I roll off Azalea too?
Yeah, you guys can do a roll off too. So, Nicole, you would just grab
Wait,
the
no,
flat
I'm
d20
actually-
from the little
I'm
thing.
actually really scared because Nicole
where?
has really good rolls.
A flat d20. So at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen, there's that d20 button. That's how we did the stats. You would click on the d20.
Just one time.
I'm scared.
Yeah,
Nicole
just
actually has
once.
good rolls.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Thank
I
God.
got a 17.
Fuck! No!
Okay,
In here.
Eloise is going in.
Come on,
Celia
Eloise.
was able to convince her.
Come on, Eloise.
Okay, so as everybody goes into the back door, you find yourself in what looks like a backroom, like storage area. There's a bunch of crates and boxes sitting around. Some of them are opened and have been taken stuff out of to presumably put them back on shelves. Doesn't look very off. It's just a storage area.
Can I look through some of the boxes to see what I can find?
Can I ask?
Yeah, you can roll an investigation. Anybody looking through, roll an investigation.
Okay.
Okay.
Rolled the
I
normal,
got a fucking 6. I got a 6.
I'll look through. I'll do investigation too. I'll look through some.
I got a
boxes.
13.
I got a B.
You got a
B?
Christ.
A 20?
Oh, 20. Oh, I got a 20.
Okay. So, Sareth, as you look through one of the boxes,
Well,
you
it's an 18.
find... Okay. Well, as you look through the boxes, you you walk up to a box and you look through, and it looks like it has like this paper, like shredded paper packing material inside. But as you look in, there are a bunch of pieces of that metal that you had found before in John, if you can remember. They all have the same sigil on them from John. They all are branded with HallowTech. Sora, as you look through the boxes, you find a little bit of the metal. You don't find as much as Sereth did, but you still see the metal. Honestly, everybody, you look through the boxes and there's just different pieces of equipment that would have been used to make these things.
At least didn't find much.
I wonder if it's worth taking some of this metal. I wonder if it's
How are
worth
you
anything.
set up, Sirith?
What did you say, Elise?
I told you to shut up.
Whatever.
Sirith, do you think we should take some of this metal?
Maybe. I mean, hey, I have a good idea. What if we try and find one of those, the blue orby things, the blue orbs that we found in John?
I'd be down to take a look for some of those.
So we can like see. Maybe there's like an instruction manual, or something. I don't know. I don't know. But
I could join you guys in looking for them.
Are we able to do a secondary investigation roll?
Yeah, you can roll it specifically to see if you can find those orbs.
all right,
26.
I'll roll.
Oh, okay, so I got a fucking 7.
I got a B again. I got 18.
Oh, I roll? Do I roll?
If you're
If
looking.
you want.
Uh-huh.
If you're looking for
if
the
you're
blue
looking.
orbs.
Okay, so I roll an investigation.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
another one.
Another one, thank you.
I rolled 16.
Okay. None of you guys, unfortunately, are able to find any of the blue orb thingies.
What?
And as you are sifting through the boxes, one of the doors from
Sora
the
rolled a
main
26.
area opens, and a worker comes back. This worker, he's very
Oh.
pale. He's blonde. He's got very slicked back hair. He's wearing white clothing, and he's got kind of like a weird presence to him. As you realize, he's smiling as he comes back, and he says, "Hi, folks."
Oh,
Uh-uh.
I don't like you. I don't like you.
I told you guys I didn't want to come in here.
What's going on back here?
No.
We're just
no.
taking a look at the merchandise you have so clearly for sale.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to roll a
You know, we're
deception?
looking.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good going, Sora.
Am I allowed to, walk out now?
Roll the one.
Rolls a 1. He's still
Uh,
smiling as you speak to him, and he kind of pauses
Wait.
after you say that that you're looking at the merchandise, and he says, "Well, the good merchandise is out here if you want to come take a look at this. I can show you around. Show
Okay.
you around to the good stuff."
Could I cast Detect Evil and Good?
Yeah.
I'm
I
scared
need to
because
cast that.
Can you read me that spell? What does that do exactly?
for the duration, you sense the location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself. You also sense whether the hollow spell is active there, and if so, where.
Okay, as you cast it, you don't. The only thing you can detect is Sora's bag.
Ooh,
Sora's
can I
bag.
cast? Wait, no, never mind, because then I
'Cause
have to make
Sora's
up a whole
got-
scenario.
The pixie in there. That's all you can see.
Good going, Sora. You got the frickin' pixie in there.
I'm gonna be completely honest here. I totally forgot about her until this exact moment.
You have a living creature in your bag. How did you forget about her?
I got a lot of stuff going on right now, okay?
As you guys are bickering, the guy's still just standing there with that same smile on his face, and he's still standing in the doorway.
Guys, this guy's evil, right? This guy's evil.
Yeah, let's say it right in front of him.
I'm not
I
evil.
don't really know. I don't really want to be here right now.
What's your name, sir? What is your name?
I'm just a worker. I'm just
so
here
he's
to help
definitely
you
being
find what you need to
abused.
find.
Let me ask
Okay,
one
so
more
he's either
time.
evil-
Let me ask one more time while you definitely don't come up with a name. What is your name?
Stop making stupid people NPCs, please.
Look, I like to get to know somebody on a more personal basis, especially if I'm gonna have him show me around this fine establishment.
My name's
guys,
Thorn.
can I,
What's your
like-
name?
Say that one more time
Thorn?
for me.
Thorn. What's your
Thorn.
name?
Hello, Thorn.
Oh, my name is
I'm not
Sirith.
telling you my name.
My name is Sirith. It's nice
You're
to meet you.
Don't. The guy's probably still the
You're
weird.
Sirith?
Yes, I'm Sirith.
Yeah, and I'm Sora. I'm Sora.
Do you guys want to run this bit? Do you guys want to keep running this bit? Because we will keep running this bit if you want to.
No, my name is Sora. I don't want to run this bit.
Actually, my name's Sora.
Anyway,
Both of your guys'
please
names
show us.
Sora.
Please show us around the factory. What is it that you have for sale here, Thorn?
Yeah, of course. If you follow me out this door, you first.
I'm not going first. You're going first.
I'll go first.
No, Sora, are you stupid?
I'll go first. I'll go first.
I'm getting a good vibe about this guy.
I'm
go
sorry,
stand
move
back.
out of the way.
So as you guys go through this door, he shuts the door and locks it behind you. But
Oh.
as you walk out, you're
I knew
you're in a very large, pristine looking room. This is the room that you guys saw through the windows as you looked out. And this is where the noblemen walk around looking as they're shopping with their bodyguards. Multiple workers dressed the same way as yours, as Thorn, wander around helping other people. Yeah.
Azalea looks at Thorn. So what is this place?
You don't know where you are.
I think I know where we are. I think I know where we are.
You think?
I think. Maybe.
This is HallowTech. Here we sell wares and tech to suit every need.
What kind of wares and tech do you sell here, Thorn?
Like robots?
Tech of any kind. Tech to do your dishes, tech to cook, tech
Like to
to
make people robots?
make what?
Make people robots?
Serious.
I assure you we have tech and we have artificial intelligence, but none of them are people.
Sorry, I just got too carried away.
Can you show me
I
some
didn't
of
mean
the wares and tech that you sell here? I'd be very curious in potentially purchasing some for myself.
Alice, what do you want?
Yes, of course I would love to.
I need to talk to you over there.
Can we?
Wait, who- I don't want you to VC hop, but you guys can have it here and then we can continue.
All right.
Austin, that worker's looking at me funny. I mean, wait. Sirith! That worker's
Who's
looking at me funny.
Austin? Who's Austin?
Sirith. Name slipped. That worker's looking at me funny, bud.
Yeah, he looks funny.
Not Thorn. A different worker. And I don't like it. He looks funny looking.
Oh.
As Eloise points to the worker looks over at her and like points a finger to himself and he's like, me?
But she nods her head. She nods her head very, very frankly.
He frowns and then he looks away all sad and defeated.
He's just funny looking. Sirith. I don't like it. I want out. I
Dawn,
told you guys I didn't want
Dawn.
to come in here.
Dawn,
Yeah?
if we buy something here, do you get commission because you had us buy it? Are you like getting commission for it?
Commission?
Do you get extra money when you help us buy things?
This is just my job. I just work here.
Money?
Thorn, are you a robot?
Sir, stop bugging him. I want to see what he's selling.
So
Then
he,
go look.
he
Let me
leads
interrogate.
you he leads you over to a stand. It's on one of the walls there's like an opening into it and it's a big shelf and there's a very large looking not robot but like as you're looking at it you can kind of tell that this is what John was meant to be. It's very, if you guys have ever played the game Detroit Become Human, it's very reminiscent of those AI in that game. And it's just standing there staring blankly out. And Thorn, he speaks up and he says, "This is one of our best models. This one can fight. It is equipped with a pistol and ball bearings. And
Sir, we
after
need
testing,
to get that.
all of its shots are 99.9% certain to land where it aims."
Now, does this
We need that.
does this gun make you evil?
I can assure you that nothing in this place is evil.
Are you sure?
Thorn. How much for the robot?
How much for the gun? I want to shoot Eloise.
This specific model is 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh shit! Never mind.
1,000? What are we even doing in this store?
How do you make them?
Yeah,
Thorn?
no, I think we gotta go.
How do you what?
How do you make these, Thorn?
I don't know. I just work here.
Well, do you have like a higher up, maybe a manager perhaps that I can speak to? I'd be so curious to learn.
He kind of pauses, and you can see his like
Uh-oh.
face drop a little bit as you mention a higher up, and then it pops right back up into normal. And he looks at the desk in like the very corner of the room, and there seems to be a lady just sitting there. She's writing in a little notebook, and he says, "If you want to speak to my manager, she's over there."
Sora
Thorn, look
immediately
at me.
begins walking towards her.
Okay, hang on, let me find the picture I have for her.
Hey, Siri, can I
Oh,
like
are you gonna send a
leave
picture?
now?
Yeah.
Love that.
Eloise, whatever your name is.
Yeah.
Elise,
Can I
Elise,
go now? Can I go?
Eloise,
Can I?
what?
Can I go now?
I don't think you can. I think we're locked in here.
I feel like I'm about to be a robot.
Yeah, that's clear. I think we all are.
Well, Siri, to be honest, you were never
Ooh.
much human anyway, or whatever you are.
Oh.
Damn, all right.
So that's the girl. She's sitting behind the desk and she's writing in a journal.
Excuse me,
Let
ma'am.
me see.
Hello.
What is your name?
Um,
Don't stop hitting
Yeah.
on her.
who are you?
Oh, my name is Sora, and it is so lovely to meet you.
Sora,
she's
what
bad,
are
you
you
never-
doing?
Never mind.
I'm Ebony. Are you meant to be here?
Yes, your worker, Thorn. You were showing us around, and I was so curious about the tech that you sell here, and I had some questions I was dying to ask you.
Oh, well, of course I'd be able to answer some questions about the tech.
I mean, this tech is pristine. It's unlike anything I've ever seen before, and I am just so curious the process in manufacturing this.
Hang on.
And might I just mention, you are very, very stunning.
I walk over to Sora.
Sora, stop hitting on the woman, please.
Why don't you guys go look, do some
Do you want to roll a
browsing?
charisma?
Yes, I would.
Like, what is
gonna go
this?
look
Are
around
you
the
trying to like
store.
riz her up, or
I'm
like
just trying
what?
to build rapport. You know, we'll see where the night takes us.
So he got a 3.
He's
got a
trying to
3.
get in that lady's pants.
He got a 3.
He's trying to get in
Got
that
a
lady's
3.
pants.
She kind of looks you up and down, and you can tell that she knows that you're not meant to be here right now, based off of like the other wealthy people in the room. Are you thinking about buying a tech?
I am thinking about buying one, but I had some questions that I wanted to ask you before making my decision.
Well, of course I'd be able to answer any questions that you have, I think.
How are these units
You're right.
made? How are these pieces of tech made? Out of curiosity.
Who's asking?
Well, I've already told you my name is Sora, and one entrepreneur to another, I was curious.
Well, HallowTech is all made in either our main facility or we have a smaller factory downstairs. Here.
A smaller factory downstairs, you say? I don't suppose a tour could be a
yeah.
potential possibility.
We never really give out tours. Don't want our trade secrets being shared.
I mean, I'd be willing to sign a contract stating not to attempt to recreate.
Can I try and bust out a window?
She looks behind you at the menagerie of people that you've come in, and she sees Thorn standing there staring like he's about to have his throat ripped out after she's done talking to you.
Probably
And
is.
then you also see that Sirith is looking at a window and trying to see if he'd be able to break it. Are those your friends?
Yes, they never behave, unfortunately. And Sora turns back to them and kind of gives them that stare like, fucking behave.
Eloise just kind of, walks up to Sora and interrupts their conversation.
How are you interrupting?
Sora, what are you doing over here trying to flirt with this woman?
Look, I saw her from across the room, and she was the most beautiful woman I've ever laid eyes on.
She's the only woman.
Sora, I think the tech that you want to buy might be her pants, but I don't know. It might be in her pants, but I don't know,
Excuse me.
Sora looks shocked. I would never.
You heard me.
I am right here.
Anyway, Sora, move out of the way.
Ebony, I am so
I've
sorry
got
for this
something.
woman's actions. I barely know her, let me add.
Can I?
Sora,
can I
you've been
bust
on
it?
like 3 adventures with me, and you committed genocide.
Can I try and bust
Committed
out a window?
what?
Eloise.
Can you what?
Shit.
I pull Eloise
Can
to
I
the
try to
side.
bust out a window?
I pull Eloise to the
Like
side.
Sirith.
Eloise, anybody that you tell about that
What?
genocide, we have to kill. We cannot let that out. So unless you want to fight 15
Where?
people here right now, I suggest you zip it.
You're not scaring anyone, bud.
I'm telling you. If people find out about that, that is going to be very bad for all of us.
Now, can you go over there so that I can talk to this
Wait,
manager?
can I roll insight on her? Can I roll insight on Ebony?
For what?
It says
Like, what are you
allows
trying to figure out?
Just like if she's a fraud, if her intentions are not what they seem.
She's a robot.
I mean, yeah, you can roll.
Hottest robot I've ever
Okay.
seen.
So I'll roll insight.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
shut up.
Okay, well then I got nothing. Oh, 12.
You can't really see anything's off about her. She just still looks really confused because they mentioned genocide.
Who mentioned genocide?
Me.
Luis, why would you say that?
It just kind of, slipped.
No,
Hit in the
yeah.
moment.
That's not something that just slips.
I turn to Azalea. Now we gotta burn the factory down.
Heat of the moment. Heat of the moment.
Finn, can I actually try and see if I can bust out a window?
Why are you trying to bust out a window?
I don't want to be here.
I'm not helping
You
you when
can
they all
open
chase
the
you.
door and leave.
I am not helping you if they all chase you. I'm just telling you that right now.
I honestly did not hear.
I can
Sora
carry
say-
Pepple for you
I would
whenever you
very-
go, so that they don't
I would very
chase
much
after you
like
and
to hear
Pepple.
what Sora said.
So, what did you say, to Azalea?
I said now we have to burn down the factory because they know of our genocide.
Can I actually open a window or door? Did I see?
You can walk out the front door.
Azalea
Walk up.
looks at Sora.
The
If there is
the front
thing
door?
he needs to spell to convince her that we are a part of the group of elites that are in this very place right now.
Hey, sorry, you know what? You could just tell her that I was just thinking about my mom.
Say that again?
You could just always tell her that I was thinking of my mom. My mom created like 5 genocide cases.
Jeez.
Right. Anyways, Ebony. What were we talking about before my not so polite friends disrupted our conversation?
Well, you were asking for a tour of the factory, and then you brought up genocide, and now I'm a little bit.
She's a little cuckoo. Don't mind
confused.
her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Her mom,
No.
she's got this like brain thing, and I think it's passed down to her. Just ignore anything that she says.
Do you wanna roll what is that, persuasion?
Oh god. I rolled a 5.
She kind of looks you up and down and she's like, sure. Okay.
So
I
yes,
don't
that
think,
tour.
'cause
I believe you were about to take us on one, if I'm not mistaken.
I could. I might have to get up some paperwork to make sure your friends don't destroy anything. You have very expensive equipment.
Completely understandable, and I'd be more than willing to sign any kind of liability waivers and any other such paperwork that you would need me to sign.
Okay.
About
Sirith, my
the
good
only
friend, come on over.
so we should like can we request that Thorn gives us the tour and nobody else?
I would be most pleased if our new friend Ebony here were to take us on this tour.
You know
Thorn
what? Of
also
course
does
you
have
would.
to stay up here. It's kind of on the clock right now.
All right, fine, I guess.
So she reaches under her desk and she ruffles around in some papers for a bit, and then eventually she pulls out 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of paper that look like contracts.
Can I
And
investigate
she
them?
gives everybody. Yeah, you can. I'll just read you what's on it. It's just basic stuff like, upon entering this facility, I swear it's like an NDA, but also any damages made during the tour will be paid back in full.
Okay.
I put on my
Sora signs
chain
it.
shirt. I'm gonna put on my chain shirt and
Azalea signs it.
I read
I don't
through
very
the
much know if I want to sign
I read through the
that.
whole script.
You don't see anything wrong with the script. It's just a basic, like, liability contract.
All right, I sign it.
Oh, fuck it. Eloise signs it too.
Okay, so she takes all the contracts back and she files them away, and then she stands up and she dusts herself off and she's like, I can show you the base level factory, but I don't know how much farther I can get into it. I can just show you how everything's made.
Sure, that would be great.
Okay. So she takes you all back a hallway, down a flight of stairs. As you're passing the rooms, hang on one sec.
I put on my chain shirt. If that's okay.
Wait for Finn to get back.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. So she leads you back the hallway. As you guys look around, it looks the same. She leads you down a flight of stairs, and then you guys are in it's very different down here. It's very dark. That metallic smell is back. And it's a factory. There's a bunch of machines going, a bunch of assembly lines. So
Can
this is
I-
where we make the smaller things. We don't really have the clearance to make the bigger AI models that Thorn has probably shown you.
Can I take like a look around, like without like walking away, just kind of see if I notice anything out of place, or
Yeah, you can roll a perception.
maybe any additional rooms? I rolled a 11.
Rooms? No, it's just a big factory room. Everything's run by machines. There's not a lot of people down here. And
How
it
many
looks
people?
like there's not.
There's no one. It's just Ebony down here with us.
It's just Ebony and machines. And What it looks like is the machines are pumping out the same metal pieces that were boxed up in the back room.
Ebony, I have a question. What is this metal? I've never seen anything like it before.
This is the metal that is sent to our larger factory, our larger facility, and it is used to create the AI that you saw upstairs.
Where does it come from?
I'm not entirely sure, but different places. We import from a lot of
Ebony.
outer villages.
Ebony, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I've seen some of the work around the town, if you will. What is the glowing orb? Blue and it's an orb. What is that?
Do you want to roll persuasion?
True. I'm never gonna get that answer. That is a 3.
I don't know of a blue orb. What kind of work have you seen? Don't think we've sold that much since we've started up. We're not very
Can I
old.
tell if she's being deceptive?
You can roll a perception to see.
Nat 20? 21?
Yeah, she kind of started fidgeting a bit, but she hit it really well.
Then Sora walks up to her and says, "Do you really not know anything about those blue orbs? They glow and pulse with bright lights, and they radiate some kind of magical energy."
No persuasion again?
I rolled a 1.
We're not ever gonna get to learn of this.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Where have you seen this blue orb at?
Came across it in my travels. We came across it in our travels.
Your travels?
Yes.
What have you come across in your travels?
Well, we came across a caravan, actually. They stopped us on the road not too long before we came here, actually, and they were showing off a bunch of different tech they had, and they had showed us this blue orb that said HallowTech on it, if I'm not mistaken. Do I need to roll a deception, or...?
Yeah.
14?
Oh.
Well, the only blue orbs I know about are, I guess, I might have seen something used to power, but I don't usually look inside of the AI that we receive, and we don't make those here.
Do you know where they make them?
At the main facility.
Where's that located?
Oh, it's very, very, very far away. And we don't usually give out that address.
Well, I don't suppose there's anything else down here that you can show us. Anything cool, perhaps? Anything exciting?
I can't think of anything unless I'm not the best with this manufacturing stuff. I'm sure somebody else would probably be able to tell you more about how they're made and how the machines function. But that's about it. And then my office is down here, but that's it.
Should I sneak away from the group?
Stealth.
14.
And let me roll. I'm doing this on somebody random's character sheet, so my bad.
On Elise's. Dang it!
No, as you try to sneak off, she's like, "Hey, where are you going? Door's not over yet."
Azalea, I don't suppose you have
Sorry.
any questions for our
It's
lovely
really scary down
escort here.
It's just really spooky down here.
I can assure you, you're very safe. You have
Alright.
very high security.
Alright, I just felt a little uncomfortable.
As Azalea kind of like walks towards Ebony, I kind of back up a little bit and I see if I can maybe sneak off a little bit.
Do you want to roll a stealth?
18.
Yeah, you're able to sneak away. Azalea, what do you say to Ebony?
So, Ebony, she looks at her with a gentle smile. So, what exactly are these machines being used for exactly?
The machines that we make are the machines that are down here in the factory.
The machines down here in the factory.
Well, they're here to make the metals that are put into our different merchandises, and then the metals are shipped off to our bigger brother facility, and then that's where we get all of our things that we
Big
sell,
brother?
the bigger things.
And what are the bigger things, perhaps?
The bots upstairs, they do a lot. They cook, they clean, they can fight for you, and then of course we have the back section for the perverts, but
What?
I snuck off at the wrong time.
Oh, really? And
Ebony.
what about of the darker secrets?
darker secrets.
You know, how you said for the
The
perverts.
perverts.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like talking about those. I didn't go into that room very often, but it's for those with specific tastes.
Can I investigate?
Yeah, where are you?
I
Where
am
did you sneak
I
off
am
to?
I am sneaking off. I am trying to find anything that looks off. I am looking for anything, any secret rooms. I'm looking for maybe something that, because like I'm not getting the best feeling in here. Like I feel like something's being hidden. I feel like something's not right. So I'm looking for anything out of place, anything that's like, ooh, I should check that out.
Okay, first I'm gonna have you roll in athletics to see exactly how far away you can get without being noticed.
Would that be athletics or would that be acrobatics, perhaps?
Are you doing flips and tricks?
Can I? No, okay.
I'm doing flips and sure.
I rolled an 11 for athletics.
Okay, so you're able to get you're able to get behind like one of the bigger machines to where you're out of eyesight. You kind of hear them start talking about perverts and dark secrets, so you're kind of like, okay. But you make it to one of the walls and there's a wooden door. And above it it says E period hollows.
Is the door open? Is it unlocked?
Do you want to try to open it up?
Yeah. I open it up.
It's
Oh, it's empty.
locked.
It's locked. Interesting. Okay. I have something for this, I think, if I'm not too mistaken. Let me just go ahead and reach into my bag. Kind of push the pixie to the side. Excuse me. Now, if I am not mistaken, and I do need to double check, I believe I have let me pull it up. I apologize for the pause here. Give me 1 second. I know I wrote it down. Just have to find it.
Any day now. Any day now, Grandpa.
Oh, goodness.
Here we go. I have a Dust of Reversal in my inventory. Wait, I don't know if that would work. I know I specified that it could relock doors. I don't know if it would unlock doors.
What exactly did you have written down for it?
So, Dust of Reversal in my inventory, it's like a pouch of fine purple-gray dust that when sprinkled over a surface or wound, it restores it to the condition it was in 1 minute ago. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Answered your own question.
I did answer my own question. Let me see if I have a spell that I can use to get this door unlocked.
Does the rest of the party want to roll perception to see if you notice that Sora ran away?
Yeah.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
So
I
you
got
know
a
whether or not to
15.
keep stalling
Oh, I
her.
got a 19. I got a 19.
I got a 15. I got a 15.
Perception.
I have a question.
I got a 19.
1 sec.
I got a 7.
Okay, everybody except for Azalea realizes that Sora had snuck away, and you realize that you gotta keep stalling this girl. Sora, what was your question?
Never mind, I just answered my own question. I was considering casting Find Familiar and having a spider crawl under the door and hopefully somehow making it unlock the door, but apparently that spell takes about an hour and 10 minutes to cast, and I don't think we have that time, so I am back to the drawing board. I need to get
DM to player, how good is your strength?
9 minus 1.
Okay, I was about to say you could probably try to break the knob, but
Could I use a mage hand to kind of like bust that door open a little bit? I can't attack, but can it hit a door?
Does Mage Hand give you like additives to strength?
Not to my knowledge, I don't believe so. So I would probably go off of my own strength then, right?
Yeah.
I mean, can I try to bust it with my strength?
You can try.
Before I do
But
that,
it'd be
though,
loud.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion to create a sound of a machine loud. A sound that you would hear down here that's kind of normal and like nobody would really bat an eye at it.
So like you copy one of the machine sounds?
Yeah. And maybe
Just
make it just
louder?
a little bit louder. Yeah.
Okay.
So I
That might be
cast.
disadvantage on my perception. You can keep saying.
So I cast Minor Illusion, get that sound going, and then I take my elbow and I smash it at the door to try and break the lock, and I roll a 15.
Yeah, you break it, but it's loud. So as you guys are talking to Ebony, like you hear like this kind of crash. And then she's like, "Oh, what was that?" And she's like starting to look over to where Sora had run off to.
I quickly enter the door and close it behind me.
Can I fake where I've hurt my ankle before? Like fall down.
Roll a deception.
Oh. Okay. Sora, I'm sorry for this.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, oof.
So you drop down to the
Wait,
floor
what's
and you
going on?
start writhing in agony. And Ebony just kind of looks at you, and then she looks back at the other people, and she's like, "Does he usually do this?"
Guys, play it off. Play it off.
Yeah.
He usually
Azalea-
flops around on the floor like a fish.
He has, like this like thing that makes him in pain sometimes.
It's not my
Azalea
ankle
looks at
once,
Sarah.
but it's
Sometimes
never
what happens is that because he had broken his leg on a ladder, sometimes he gets phantom pains.
Yeah.
Never heard of phantom pains before. But you are a very special group, so I suppose I'll take your word for it.
So yeah, Sora enters the door and shuts it quickly behind him. What do I see in this new room that I've entered?
Okay, so, as you enter the new room, it is an office. There's a large wooden desk in the center, and there are multiple filing cabinets behind. And it looks like there's a journal sitting on the desk. There's desk drawers. There's a small little desk lamp on top of the desk, and on... That's as much as I'll give you without a perception.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run over to the journal. Just gonna put that in my bag for now. I'll look at that later.
Okay.
Then I am going to. Well, first, let me add that to my inventory. Is it safe to assume, just for the sake of writing it in my inventory, is it safe to assume that this is Ebony's journal?
Yeah.
Okay. Ebony's journal. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start looking through all of the filing cabinets and the desk. I'm looking to see if there's anything, maybe of value, or anything that looks interesting in any of these drawers. Maybe file names, seeing if anything stands out to me.
I'll let you roll an investigation for that one.
I rolled a 14.
As you're opening up desk drawers frantically trying to find something, you find a couple of files, like just yellow paper files that have a bunch of paper clipped papers inside of them. As you open them up at first glance, there's a lot of blacked out text.
Okay, are there pictures attached to these files at all?
No.
And if I were to do like a quick sift through, does anything stand out? Does anything catch my eye?
Right now, without looking farther at them, it looks like a bunch of nerd jargon is what I'll put it at. But there is a lot of blacked out text. That's like the biggest thing is at the top it says confidential report unfinished from the desk of Ebony Hollow, date redacted.
So these are clearly confidential files of some sort.
Yeah.
Just gonna go ahead and throw those in my bag too.
Okay.
Write that down really quick. Can I check the desk for maybe any false bottoms, any secret compartments?
You can roll another investigation.
Yes, let me do that right now. I rolled a 12.
You can't find anything.
And have I, at this point, have I checked all of the files, the desk? Have I checked all of the containers in the room?
I'd say so.
Okay. I'm debating if I want to cast Detect Magic, but I will take one of my spell slots, so I'm not sure if it's worth.
I would say save it.
I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Can't really.
This is 30 feet, and I assume that I would probably. Well, it does get blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood. I don't think the door is 1 foot in length and width, so I would assume I could probably maybe see some into the factory as well, where everyone else is.
You can't really see anything else glowing on a small stand behind you. There's like one of those crystal egg things that has like a faint glow to it, and it's on like a little stand, but that's about it.
Can I walk up to this crystal egg? Do I know what this is?
Do you want to roll a history?
Yes, I do. I rolled a 26, not 20.
As you are looking at this thing, at first glance it looks like a crystal egg, but as you look at it a little longer, it gives off that same purpley, gluey glow that the orb from John had.
Okay, and I've never seen this before, right?
No.
Go ahead and take this, don't mind me. Put that in my bag. All right.
Anything else? One last perception, maybe?
Yeah, let me take a quick glance around the room real fast. Roll the 4.
You don't really see anything else that you haven't already uprooted. Above the stand there is a very large, what looks like a family portrait. There is a medium-sized man beside a a smaller woman, and then in front of them is a small brown-haired child, a girl.
You said a medium-sized man. Can you describe the woman one more time for me and the child?
She's a smaller-looking woman. She's got very bright blonde hair, and the child has she's a little girl, and she's got soft brown hair like the man.
Soft brown hair. And it probably assumed to be the daughter, right?
Yeah, you can assume so.
Okay. How big is this portrait? You said it's like...
It takes up a good fourth of the wall.
Okay. Can I investigate the portrait further to see maybe there's any maybe secret little slots in the side of it? I want to check it out a bit.
Yeah, you can roll an investigation.
Okay. 19.
There's not really any secret slots. As you read the little plaque at the bottom, it says Hollow's family.
Nothing behind it either that I can tell.
No.
Okay. I am going to then quietly open the door and kind of sneak back out into that room. Is there anything else that I can see that would be worth checking out before I rejoin the group?
No, not really.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to rejoin the group undetected.
Okay, roll another stealth, just to make sure.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, Ebony looks at you as you return, but she doesn't seem all that suspicious. As you return, you find Sereth and Azalea trying to talk to Ebony about the sex bots that the company sells.
Uh-huh.
Where
So,
did you
Ebony.
run off to?
I could have swore I saw a bug crawling. I was so curious, I've never seen anything quite like it.
Do you want to roll deception?
A 7.
There was a bug down here.
Yeah, it was the most peculiar thing I've ever seen.
And she kind of starts to look around. Anybody try to stop her, or?
Excuse me, is there anything upstairs further
Yep.
that you can show us in terms of what you're selling? Any other types of models of these humanoid things you're selling?
Oh, you done with the tour then? I don't think I showed you very much.
Oh, was there more that you wanted to show us down here?
I could show you the other machines.
I'm getting.
I mean, you
Yeah,
asked for
well-
a tour. I figured you'd know what you wanted to see.
Well, no, I didn't
I'm
know
getting-
what to see. I didn't realize there was more machines to be seen, but if there
I'm
are,
getting
I'd
really
be...
sleepy. I think we should leave now.
Well, I'm a little curious about the other machines. If Sirith, if you want to take Eloise perhaps back upstairs, you guys can take a look around while me and Azalea check out these machines.
I think we should just leave.
Why do you want to leave? I don't think Thorne's shown you most of the models.
I'm just really tired.
Well, I'm
just
curious.
started.
I'm gonna stay here with Ebony. Azalea, would you like to stay with me?
Yes.
Eloise, if you want, you can take Sirith outside. Give them some fresh air, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, as the other two leave, she takes you back farther into the factory, and she shows you about the same looking machines. They're making bigger pieces of metal. I don't know much of the answers to these things, but if you have any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them.
I don't think I have any questions. What about you, Azalea?
Hmm. So, I just have one question, Ebony.
Yes, of course.
And who would be the owners or the company's manager?
Well, I am a co-owner. I work alongside my father, and it's a family business.
Are you two the only owners, or
Yes, as of right now. He runs the larger factory. He runs the Big Brother factory, and he usually leaves this one to me.
you said as of right now? What does that mean?
Do you want to roll a persuasion?
Sure. 13.
A while back, my mother ran the company alongside my father, but she's long since passed, so I took over her position.
If you don't mind me inquiring, and I do apologize if this is insensitive of me to ask, but how did she pass?
We aren't too sure about that either. Just one day she got real bad sick and was taken away from us far too early.
That is so incredibly saddening. I'm so sorry to hear that happening.
I appreciate the condolences, but I've long since healed from the tragedy.
Well, and Zelia, unless you have any further questions, I think I'm satisfied with this part of the tour.
Yes. I must say, Ebony, this was a very eye-opening tour that you have given us.
Therapeutic, really.
Well, I'm glad that I could help you with something, although I didn't have the answers to most of your questions.
Was there anything else you had intended on showing us, or was this the conclusion of the tour?
No, I reckon that's the conclusion. So, she leads you guys back to the stairs. 1 second. And as you pass by a wooden door, she kind of stops as she's about to pass it, and she turns back around, and she sees that the knob to it's been broken and the lock's been snapped off. And she just starts looking at it. Her eyebrows are furrowed, and she kind of reaches out and toggles it a little bit. It's my office. What happened? What?
Can I cast a cantrip, like, as she's opening the door?
What cantrip?
Minor illusion.
Okay, yeah, you can. What?
I want the room to look exactly how it looked before I stole everything.
Okay, let me roll a perception. Hang on. Oh, she can see through it.
Fuck.
I got a nat 20. So, she opens up the door, and she's like, what? And then she walks farther into the room. What happened?
Can I try and
Where
smack
are
her
your
over the head
friends?
with my staff? To, like, knock her out?
You can roll a strength with advantage, because she's facing away from you.
First roll 11, second roll 13.
Oh, what was that for?
Sorry, I thought I saw the bug on your head. I am so incredibly
Where
sorry.
are your friends at my office?
Uh,
And then she runs off upstairs.
Wait, hold on. No. Mm-mm. No, she doesn't. 1 second. Un momento, por favor. I got something for that. She is not going anywhere as far as I'm concerned. I cast my cantrip Mage Hand, and I cast it so that it's in front of her, and, like, I'm trying to trip her with it. So she trips over it.
Let me roll in athletics. Hang on. It doesn't trip her.
Right. I kind of scream out to Azalea, Azalea, get her! Stop her right now! Simultaneously, I attempt to cast. Oh god, this is horrible. Tasha's hideous laughter.
Oh.
Would you like me
What
to
does
read
that
that for
do?
you?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a concentration spell. Oh god, I'm sweating. One creature of your choice that you can see within range makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it has the prone and incapacitated conditions for the duration. During that time, it laughs uncontrollably if it's capable of laughter, and it can't end the prone condition on itself. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it makes another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the save if the save is triggered by damage. On a successful save, the spell ends.
What do I have to beat for the wisdom save?
14?
She starts cackling.
I do expect you to voice this, Finn.
Oh. What are you doing to... What are you doing to...
Azalea, do you have any robe?
Let me look.
As she's cackling, she tries screaming out for guards, but she can't stop laughing.
Oh god.
Yes, I have rope.
Tie her up quick.
Azalea goes to her and quickly wraps it around her and even around her mouth.
She's...
Okay, I end the spell once she's tied up. Because, yeah, it is a concentration spell, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Can I try and send Sirith a message using my message cantrip?
You don't know where exactly he is upstairs.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm going to cast a minor illusion, like halfway through the room, as we kind of drag Ebony back towards her office. I cast minor illusion in like the front of the room, so that anyone that were to come downstairs and even walk a little into the room, it would appear as if nothing has been changed, nothing has been altered.
Okay.
And then I look at Azalea and I say, Azalea, let's get her into the office really quick.
All right.
So you guys are able to drag her into the office, and she's like screaming the entire time.
Okay.
Cannot do that voice acting. It's way too late.
Azalea, I think we interrogate her. It's kind of too late now to go about this in any sort of peaceful way. So at this point, I think I'm going to tell her that if I'm gonna take her mouth binding off, and if she screams, I'm going to cast fireball at her face. And I say that so that she hears me, in an attempt to intimidate her.
Roll intimidation.
And it definitely doesn't intimidate her because I roll a 2.
Can I go downstairs where they are now?
Yeah, hang on. Let me swap to those guys real quick. I'll come back to this. So, the people upstairs, where did you go whenever you went upstairs?
We went outside, I think. Yeah, we went outside to get fresh air.
So you're far enough away that you don't know that anything's going on down in the basement? And nothing up top at least seems ajarred?
Hmm. And I say we go down there to like tell them let's leave, let's go. It's time to go.
I mean, you could, but then again, you wouldn't know that anything's going on down there. You would just think that they're finishing up their tour. Then,
Oh, true.
yeah. So I think they'll be up soon. So I'll just finish this up with them and then we'll come back. Unless you guys want to do anything up there.
Do we go into like the main store and again look around?
Yeah. So as you walk back in, nothing seems ajar. There's still the wealthy people shopping. There's still the weird, creepy workers with their creepy smiles and their creepy white clothes, showing them around, trying to sell them things.
Can I see if the gun you were talking about so that's like a gun, right? It's just like a regular gun.
The gun on the bot?
Is it like connected to the bot?
It's on his person.
And is the bot awake?
It's staring blankly out into the room.
Could I try and steal the gun from the bot?
If you want to roll a sleight of hand to see if anybody notices you trying to get it off of the bot. I mean, this is a very populated area.
Rude. Guys, should I do it? Guys.
Yes, that's my idea. Do it.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. YOLO. 19.
You're able to get the gun off of him.
Heck yeah.
As you pull the gun off, and you shove it into your pocket, it feels kind of lighter than a gun should. Maybe it doesn't have any ammunition in it.
Now, can I just walk outside like nothing? Can I stealthily walk outside or something like that? Just walk outside like nothing happened?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want me to roll for that or just...
No, you should be good. I don't think
Okay,
anybody's really paying attention to you.
Okay, just walk outside.
Okay. Alright, back to my basement people.
The basement dwellers.
The basement dwellers.
I kind of dragged her into like the back corner of the room, and then I turned to Azalea and I say, "Come here, really quick." And I walk towards the door and I kind of huddle up with Azalea. And I say, "Look, I need you to go over there, and I need you to intimidate the absolute shit out of her. If she screams, we are fucked."
Well, what would you suggest that I do?
I don't
Even
know,
if I do. Huh?
I don't know. Maybe tell her like if she screams, you're gonna like punch her in her throat or something. I'm not sure. I mean, of course you don't have to actually do it, but just make her think that you're gonna do it.
Or I could take out my spear. And I can cut her hands off if she does not say anything.
Does she hear that, Finn?
Yeah. Do you want to roll intimidation?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Hold on. Intimidation. There you are.
I'll give you advantage on that one because you were genuine with that. Roll it
It's a
again.
4.
Yeah, roll
Roll
it
it again.
again.
It's a 9.
Her eyes kind of go wide, but she's still yelling through the rope.
Okay, Sora walks back over to her and looks at her and gets down to her level, because I'm assuming she's like sitting at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I look at Ebony and I say, if I take this off of your mouth, are you gonna scream?
She nods.
Like, yeah, she's gonna.
Yeah.
Oh God. Right. I really don't. Azalea, any bright ideas here? Because I really want to ask her some questions, but if she starts screaming like a madman, then I'm not quite sure how we're gonna get anything out of her.
Why don't we ask her about the orbs?
I would love to ask her about the orbs, but she's gonna scream if we take the thing off of her mouth.
Well, do you have a magical spell that will help soundproof the room?
Can I cast multiple minor illusions at the same time? Well, it looks like my minor illusion actually only lasts for about 1 minute, so I'm assuming the one outside at this point is probably worn off, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I cast a new minor illusion in the room to... would that actually work? I don't... Yeah, I guess I create like a... I open up the door a little bit and I create like a really loud machine. That wouldn't stand out, hopefully, or at least ideally.
Okay.
Close the door and I come back in and I take her mouth binding off.
What are you doing, you crazy people? Let me out! Help!
Calm down, Ebony, calm down. We just have a few questions
No,
for
I'm not
you.
going to calm down. You just hit me upside the head and tied me up.
Right, but I can explain all of that
My
logically.
office is a mess. What just happened?
I can
I've
explain.
been robbed. I
You
have
just
to tell
gotta
somebody.
relax, take some deep breathing exercises.
I will not be taking some deep breathing. You're a random stranger in my facility, and I've been tied up, and I'm...
Wait a second, I have an idea. I open up my bag and I pull out the pixie and I show it to her and I say, "You're next if you don't behave."
Intimidation?
11.
See.
What did she say?
The fucking pixie, and... How does that apply to me? I need help.
You see how
I've been
she's all
robbed.
tied
It was
up?
one of your friends.
My friend's...
Yes, do you see me?
Well, yeah, but she's in the bag. Do you want to go in the bag next?
You can fit me in your bag.
Oh, I can make you fit in the bag.
I don't think you're hardly strong enough.
Sora
No,
takes a
but-
step back and takes a deep breath.
Now let me go. I need to go find who robbed me. It was probably one of your stinky little friends.
No, I don't think they're the type to rob.
I think they might be. I gave you a toy out of the kindness of my heart, and now all of you me.
I know you know more about those blue orbs. I'm not letting you go until you tell me more about them.
Blue orbs.
The blue orbs with HallowTech inscribed inside of them.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking crazy to me. You've hit me upside the head, and now you're talking about fucking blue orbs.
Can I tell if she's, like, being deceitful in any way?
You can roll a perception.
Huh. I rolled a 2.
Nope.
Wait, can I roll a perception?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. I got a 19.
Azalea, you can see that she's kind of stumbling over her words. Like, maybe she exact truth.
Alright. I know that I'm usually the gentle one, but I have to be stern in this as well. Azalea gently leans over her, next to her ear, and whispers, "If you don't tell us what kind of technology you are making right now, and if you don't tell us about what the blue orbs that you are building right now, I will not only cut your fingers and your throat off, but you will lose this entire factory that you have built."
It wouldn't be the first
Roll
time we burned
intimidation.
something down to the ground, killing tons and tons of people in the process.
Intimidation with advantage.
Intimidation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can roll it twice.
Intimidation. I got a 2.
You can roll it again.
I got a 20.
She kind of pauses. She kind of looks around. We don't make blue orbs here. I don't know anything about what they do at the other facility. Quite possibly could have seen a blue orb, but I have no idea what they are.
Azalea, is it possible that she's... Is it possible she's telling the truth? Maybe she is unaware of what these blue orbs are. Maybe it's her father that's responsible
She
for...
could be. Azalea looks at Sora. There could be a possibility that there's a deeper, darker secret within her family that we may not know about.
I'm also getting that vibe. Look, Ebony, we need to know the location of your father's factory.
Why?
We came across a man named John, and all of this metal that you're manufacturing here was sticking out of his body in what can only be described as a violent way. And so we extracted one of these pieces of metal from his body, and attached to it was one of those blue orbs. John was a wreck, to say the least.
He was a man destroyed by the very machine that you are building right now and helping manufacturing.
Where did you
That's why
get
we're here.
this? Why did you? Not like I want to help you. You have me tied up. Why would I want to help you?
I mean, if you were in our position, would you not also do the same? And I say that as a way to try and gain sympathy.
You can try to roll a persuasion.
Natural 20 minus 1, 19.
So, if I were to tell you where my father's factory is, what makes you so sure that you'd even be able to get there? I mean, this place is loaded with gods, and I mean, I can sympathize that you've made a friend of one of the things, but I mean, come on, is it worth all that much?
Azalea looks at Ebony. With the fact that there is a possibility that your father is using sentient beings full of emotion and full of life, that to use them as evil creations and mutations and experiments.
You don't even know the half of it. But she's very, very hesitant. She wants to help. At this point she does, but you can see that there's something inside of her, like not physically, but more so mentally, that's stopping her from giving you information. And she kind of looks around and she's like, I would tell you if I wasn't tied up that there was a map under the block of wood on my desk.
Sora kind of thinks to himself, I knew there was a secret compartment. And then
But that would only be if I was untied.
ignoring that completely, Sora immediately walks over to the desk and looks under the wooden block.
There's a map, and it leads to another facility. It's very far away, like she had said before. It's a lot bigger than the one you're at now. Your friend John, what was he like again?
Very crazed, very mind broken. Once we removed the orb from him, he began slowly coming to, but was very uncooperative in telling us much.
He seems faulty.
He was more man than he was machine, I believe.
And he had this goop all over him.
I can't promise anything without having a good look at him, but I know that our machines that we sell we never sell the mishaps. The larger brother facility has had some problems with thieves. I'd assume you got an under the market stolen one.
So, are you saying that you're familiar that people are being turned into these machines?
She looks hesitant again. I cannot speak on my knowledge.
I mean, cut the act, right? Like, we know you know.
Wait,
You
hey,
can talk to us.
Finn.
Yeah.
Can Azalea roll insight on her?
Yeah, you can, but she's shaking her head. You guys would have to roll like a really high persuasion.
A high persuasion.
Players.
Should I roll?
Okay, let me roll a persuasion.
Yeah, you can both roll a persuasion.
16.
Hey Finn, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What was the gun I stole? What was that?
12.
It was just a regular pistol.
Oh,
You guys didn't roll high enough. She's still like shaking her head.
just a regular pistol. Not a laser pistol or anything. Just regular.
I mean, I think it's safe to assume, Azalea, that she knew about this.
Azalea thinks for a moment. And then looks back at Ebony. Ebony, is there any way that you know or know something about how these machines are someone that is putting these thing and turning people into what they're not?
I can't speak on it. And then she looks up at the wall, and there's a clock. And she says, but I can speak of the rounds that the gods do every hour. And it seems it's nearing an hour.
Is that to be taken as like a warning to us? Like, you guys better watch out, the guards are coming? Or is it like, oh, you better watch out, the guards are coming?
More like a warning, like you guys might want to get out of there. You're gonna come down here and see Ebony tied up. It isn't meant to be taunting, it's meant to be like, y'all want to leave.
Azalea, stand by the door and keep a listen out for the guards.
Alright.
And then
She
Sora
goes near
quickly turns toward Ebony. Ebony, do you have any interest in accompanying us back to town and taking a look at John?
I can't leave here.
Why?
I can't. I just can't. But I wouldn't be opposed to looking at him if you were to bring him back. It would have to be late. It would have to be at night once the factory's closed, but I could try. I could try something.
Wait, does Azalea overhears this?
Yeah, you can still hear it.
Wait, Ebony. Wait, no. Sorry. Sora, how do we know that we can trust her?
We really don't. I say we keep her tied up and leave. And I look back at Ebony and I say, no hard feelings. We need to make sure we can escape in time. We will come back with John, though. The guards should be here soon to untie you. And I'm debating right now. I walk over to Azalea and I whisper to Azalea and I say, should I ask her about the things I stole from here?
Azalea looks at Sora, befuddled. What things?
Well, there were some confidential files. There's like this weird crystal egg thing, and then Ebony's journal. I don't know. Maybe we should just reconvene outside with everyone and talk it over. And then maybe when we come back, maybe I'll ask her about them. So I kind of answered my own question in that dialogue. All right, I think I'm ready to head out.
All right, let's go, Sora.
And then we leave.
Okay. Are you guys leaving the factory in the hole and meeting up with Surith and Eloise outside?
Yes.
Please do. Please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're a little ways
you-
down.
You guys are able to get out of the facility, and you're able to meet back up with Surith and Eloise on the outside.
Can I just say that we fill them in on everything that happened, everything that transpired?
Yeah.
We fill you guys in on everything that transpired.
Oh my. Oh my, that's crazy. I stole a gun.
That's just insane.
Right. I stole quite a few items, and then I open up the backpack, and I take the pixie out, and I turn to the pixie, and I say, "Are you hungry or thirsty by any chance?" And I don't remember. Did I have her mouth tied? No, I didn't have her mouth tied up.
No, her mouth's tied up so she doesn't bite you.
Oh, okay. I untie her mouth.
I don't want your food.
You're not hungry at all?
I forget the voice I used for her. Hang on.
That was the voice. I
Was
think.
it?
I think it was more high pitched though.
What do you think from you baby? That was it.
Your mic is
Can you
definitely
lower the
peaking.
pitch? Can you lower the pitch?
No idea what you said.
Yeah.
From you biggie.
Look, little
Oh,
pixie.
I love this pixie.
Look, little pixie. We're gonna have to learn to play nice. You are clearly not in a position to be a little bitch. So, with that being said, I think now would be an appropriate time to get to know one another, seeing as we are going to be traveling companions for quite some time.
Little pixie widow, bite that man.
Hey. She bites you.
Can I just like flicker off my finger? Not flicker like with
Yeah.
my
No!
other hand, but just like
No!
trying to like swing her off.
Move your finger to where it's out of her mouth. Yeah.
Okay. Let me try this again.
Can we get going now?
Well, we'll get there, all right? Let me talk to the pixie for a second, all right? What is your name, pixie?
I'm gonna tell you, bitch.
You know what? You're right.
Maybe let me
Hey,
talk to
Pixie.
him.
You're right, Eloise. I put the pixie back in my bag. I'll deal with this later. And then I pull out some of the items that I stole from the office. I take out the journal first, and I open it up. What do I see?
As you're looking at it, the pages are blank. Whose is that? Is that my stuff tweaking?
I'm hearing something weird too.
Yeah, I'm also hearing that.
Austin.
that?
That's Austin. Your mic's doing some weird shit. Looking at this journal, can I sense anything magical about it? Can I do like an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
You can tell that the journal has like a little bit. It almost has the sense of like magic ink.
Do I know anything about magic ink?
Assuming you're a wizard and to avoid the roll, yeah, you know that the person who wrote it would need to cast a specific spell for it to be visible.
Is that the only way to know?
As far as you know, yeah.
You said the person it belongs to would have to cast a specific spell?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have this blank notebook. Clearly, they used magic ink, so we'll have to come back to this. But also, there are some files here I'd like everyone to look over. If you guys want to come and take a look at this.
Hello.
I'm gonna put the files in. Oh, what chat do I want to put these in? I'm gonna put them in the gameplay chat because I have written the file. It's so long reading the file.
And I kind of lay
Okay.
these files down on the ground and allow everyone to take a look over them. Do you want to read them out loud for video's sake, Finn?
I can. So in all of the blacked out words, I'm going to say redacted. Confidential report, unfinished, from the desk of Ebony Hollow. Date redacted. To whoever reads this, know that Dorian Hollow has always sought to understand the true nature of what he discovered. Yet here I am, compelled to write to preserve a record that may one day see the light of day, though I have no illusions as to how far the reach of the Hollow family's influence extends. Redacted. We've already seen the effects of this power. It's redacted. It grows stronger with each passing day. The nature of it remains elusive, but its effects redacted. As I was instructed, I began to examine the core of the redacted. Its properties were almost redacted, but the more I learned, the more I began to realize the redacted. The first discovery was a simple device, a harness as my father would call it. The mechanism was simple at first glance, a redacted design to redacted. But the more I studied it, the more I understood its true nature. My father was not simply redacted. No, he was redacted it. I suspect he knows far more than he has to let on. A redacted power, comma, redacted. The reality is redacted. What Dorian discovered is far older than any of us. It is redacted in ways that we are only beginning to comprehend. He refuses to elaborate on the way he found it, gives small answers when I ask, but it's only a matter of time when the public discover the reason. It all traces back to that night, the night I lost my mother. It has to. My father speaks openly of the redacted. He is now able to sell, and there are whispers that the demand grows ever higher. Perhaps the harness itself is nothing more than a conduit, a mere tool to tap into what lies beyond. Perhaps redacted is all it takes to connect with it. I've seen how it reacts to him, how it bends to his will. The redacted he has manufactured, at a steep price, mind you, have started to flood the market. Those who wield them have grown more powerful, more redacted. Redacted, their eyes, their intentions. They want to know what we know. They want redacted. I fear for them. I fear for myself. I have spent too much time in this pursuit, and I know what it could cost. I began to notice the shift during what began as redacted became something redacted. The force we harnessed has redacted. There are things in the shadows, waiting. I can't shake the feeling that we're being watched. And that is the end of the document.
That is a lot of information to process.
Uh-huh.
Anybody have
Guys, is my mic
any
still tweaking?
Anybody have any thoughts on these files here?
Redacted.
Redacted indeed.
Redacted.
Redacted indeed.
Redacted.
What are these? What is this thing that her father is studying?
Redacted.
I wonder if
Redacted.
they're talking about they've talked about the effects of this power. I wonder if they're referencing the blue orb we found earlier. I wonder how it ties into it all. Well, we can come back to this. It's clear that it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. The final thing that I stole from Ebony's office was this crystal egg, and then I kind of take it out of my bag and I hold it in front of everyone.
Is that one of
my.
those freaky devices that they use?
I knew I forgot to ask her about something. So I don't know if you guys want to, I don't know, take a closer look at the egg. Maybe you guys know what it is. I don't know.
I don't want to touch that.
Can Azalea like inspect it or whatever?
Yep. You can roll like investigation or history on it.
Do whatever one's best.
I got a 9.
You see like a kind of faint glow to it that reminisces one of the orb that you guys pulled out of John. It's really all you can get off of it though.
This looks like this reminds its thing. It reminds me of the thing that's on John.
Yeah, I kind of came to that conclusion as well when I quickly inspected it earlier. Alright, well,
I think we should get going. I
Yeah.
think we should get going home.
I think we should head back towards the town. Check in with Malachi, maybe fill him in on everything that we've...
Maybe check in with John as well. I mean, we left him there.
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to do. Who said that?
Before we set out, though, what time is it right now?
It's about 6, maybe. I forget where we started.
Like 6 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay. And how many hours would it take us to get to town?
You'd be getting back not super far into the night, but it would have been dark for about an hour by the time you're back.
I think we should just do it.
Alright. Let's go ahead and set out if everyone's cool with that.
We heading back? Anybody final
Yeah.
things?
Yeah, we're heading back to the town. Check on John.
No, we can go back to the town.
Okay. You guys are able to make it back to the village without any issues. And as you pass the hive that you guys burnt down, but other than that, you're able to make it back to the church. The sun has long set as you guys reach it, and there are a few candles in the window Malachi usually leaves on. And you make it back to the church. As you guys walk inside, you see Malachi's holding tea,
I immediately go for John.
and he is joined by a humanoid person. You can assume that this is John, and John is also holding a cup.
It gets so silent you can hear a pin drop.
Hmm?
It gets so silent you can hear a pin drop.
Yeah.
I suppose.
We walk over there.
Yeah, we walk over to Malachi and John, and immediately I sit down next to Malachi and fill him in on our adventure.
God, I gotta pull back out the Malachi voice. Hang on. So, you're telling me you burnt down an entire pixie hive?
Whoa! Not that part of the adventure. Not that
You didn't
part.
tell him?
No.
You gotta be specific.
I was more so talking about specifically what we set out to do. That aspect of the adventure. We're definitely not talking about the pixie, the great pixie purge of session 2. No, that's a secret we bring to the grave.
So you tell him about the factory.
Yeah, the factory. And we met there. What we saw there, the things I stole, I take out of my bag and present them to Malachi for his input.
Can I talk to John?
Here, let me get through the Malachi stuff. So he's like flipping through the documents that you hand him, and he kind of looks at the. Is my mic cutting out?
Here and
my
here
thing
and there,
going off.
here and there.
Oh, okay. So he's flipping through the documents. Oh my gosh, why is my mic being dumb? Okay, technical difficulties. Let me plug this thing in and see if it works better.
Yeah, mine's also being done as well. It's like not noise suppressing. See.
It's not too bad.
But so he's like flipping through these documents, and you hand him the journal. Kind of opens up the blank journal, and he kind of tries to look at the pages. So that's the wrong voice. So what do you do from what do we do from here? You're trying to bring him back to her?
Yeah.
And he kind of looks at John. And you guys can definitely see now that John is in a lot better state than you left him in.
Sirith, go speak to John. See if you can get some information out of him.
Alright. John.
Oh, and also tell him that we're bringing him back to the one place he kept telling us repeatedly that he
We
did not want to
cannot
return.
bring him. We cannot bring
We
him
have
back.
to bring
Please,
him.
No. We cannot. They're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him and try to hide his body.
I'll keep him safe. We have to bring him back. That's the only way
John,
we're gonna get answers.
John.
What makes you think I want to talk to you?
Well, anyway, we're taking you back to the factory or whatever. What happened to you?
I'm not going back. That that much is off of the table. I'm not going back there.
John. We promise to bring you back. Which factory
Why
were
did you
from?
promise?
Which factory were you from?
No, why do you think I want to go back there?
I
You
didn't
know,
promise.
obviously something fucking happened to me. You just
I
said
did
you
not promise.
promised.
I didn't. He did. Sora did.
I don't want to talk to you.
Fine.
Sora kind of interjects himself into the conversation. Hey John, my name's Sora. You kind of owe me. I'm the guy that you grabbed through the bars and you wiped your nasty goo all over my arm. Look, we need to bring you back. Maybe not back. I don't know what factory you came from, but we need to bring you to a factory. We met this beautiful woman. Her name was Ebony. She seems to be quite informed about the situation, and if I'm not mistaken, it was her father responsible for what happened to you. And she seemed quite, what's the word I'm looking for? She seemed quite not
frantic.
on his side. She didn't seem like she was with him. So we're just trying to find some answers, and the best way for us to be able to do that is to introduce you to Ebony.
You realize that's what they want you to think, right?
Right. Maybe, possibly. As far as I could tell, though, when we went to the factory, they didn't exactly seem to scream power. So if they are to try anything funny, I feel confident in my ability to protect you and myself. And plus, we have Eloise here. We've got Azalea here, and your good old pal Sirith will be accompanying us back as well.
And
so.
what's gonna happen if you get me back?
Oh, I give you my word, wizard's honor. I will not hand you over to them.
You don't know these people. These people will do anything to keep their dirty little mistake under the table. I wasn't meant to be alive.
Right, and you are, in large part because of us, no?
Who do you think saved you, John.
I don't want to talk to that one. I would like to get that one out of the room.
John, who do you think saved you?
Sirith, go away.
No.
Look, John, talk to me, all right?
I'm talking to you and I'm telling you I don't want to go back.
Right, and I'm telling you that we need you to come back with us so we can get some answers and figure out what's going on here.
Screw your answers. I choose life, thank you. They're going to take me back and they're going to turn me perfect little toys.
And I'm giving you my word
I got
that I will
out.
make sure that that won't happen.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Can Azalea intervene?
Mm-hmm.
Azalea looks at John. So that whatever happens to so whatever happened to you doesn't happen to others that are being experimented on, just like you did.
Screw the others. I got out. I have a
Always been
fresh
that way.
start.
You've always been that way, John.
Yeah, and you've always been a little bitch. So,
So we're kind of.
Why
I
is it
don't
that
want
you
to
hate me,
talk to
John?
that one, and I'm not
Why
going
is
back.
it that you hate me, John? John, why is it that you hate me? Reveal to the group.
You want me to reveal to the group why I hate you? You want them to think that of you?
Think what of me, John?
1 second. One second, gang. I'm looking through lore. My bad. I wasn't prepared for this. Do they know how many people you hurt? Do they know just what you've done? Or did you just manage to keep that little bit away from your newfound friends?
So we're kind of side-eye Sirith at this point.
I kept that part away.
Yeah. Why did you keep that part away? Because you didn't want them to think that you're a
Because
murderer? That you're a monster?
That person was irrelevant. That person is irrelevant.
You're still that person.
I'm not.
Still the same skin that I remember you in. And you cannot change that.
I'm not. I'm not.
But you are.
I'm not.
Sirith, didn't you say John was the one that betrayed you?
I betrayed you? Jesus, you've got these people wrapped around your finger, don't you?
You did betray me, John.
How? Tell me. Fill me in.
Probably when you were the only person. No. Probably because you cut me off.
Did I
when I
not
came
have
out.
valid reason to cut you off?
When I came out to you. You cut me off when I came out to you.
That wasn't because of that.
Then what was it, John?
Because of the things that you've done.
When I came out
I
to you,
didn't want to
you
be
were
around
no
that
longer
anymore.
there.
I didn't want to be around that anymore, and I left and got me right back here. I don't want to talk to you. I'm done. I'm done talking to you. You guys can
Fine.
fight. You guys can fight over me getting back there, but I refuse.
Fine. Then I'm done too.
And then he walks away.
Right, so why don't we all just kind of take a breather, maybe rest up for the night, and then revisit this conversation in the morning. How does that sound, everybody?
Malachi's sitting there like a stunned father.
Sips his tea.
He's got a shaky hand as he holds it up to his lip.
Well, I'm proposing we take a long rest, sleep.
I think I'd like a long rest too. After that, Lord.
The journey we went on. I believe everybody deserves rest.
I set my stuff down in the corner, and I open up my bag. I take the pixie out, and I put the pixie on the bench, and I kind of just rest. This is my first time. I'm kind of letting the pixie be a little free overnight. This is my attempt to try and gain some favor with the pixie. Still have her tied
How
up.
exactly is she tied up? How exactly is she tied up?
Oh, we're doing a long
Her
rest?
arms are to her sides, and the little string is like wrapped around her arms and her wings, so she can't fly.
Did you say a long rest or a short rest?
A long rest. We haven't done it yet, though.
Okay.
So she can walk, I guess, if she really wants to. But she is up on the bench and she can't fly. So if she jumps off the bench, she's probably landing face first, is my guess. But
Okay. So everybody's taking a long rest?
hey,
Yeah.
Pixie, I'm trusting you not to do anything crazy. This is me giving you some freedom back. All right, we're gonna slowly give you some of your freedoms back. This is going to be your chance to show me that I can trust you.
Oh, blee boo blah!
I'm satisfied. I'm ready for this long rest.
You guys take the long rest. Everybody make sure you mark that. And you wake up in the morning to Malachi groaning, getting up out of bed, making dad noises as he gets ready for the day, heads into the kitchen, starts brewing up a pot of coffee.
As Sora awakes, he immediately looks where he left the pixie.
She's moved, but she's just kind of sitting up and sleeping now in the corner of one of the pews.
Oh, she actually looks so cute.
I walk up to the pixie and I kind of kneel down and I poke her in her forehead. Wakey, wakey.
You know, Sora, I don't think she's that evil.
Wakey, wakey.
Fuck away! Get the fuck away from me!
Pick her up and walk her over to my bag, and I drop her in the bag. All right, Sirith, how are we going to convince John to come back to the factory with us today? Do you have any ideas potentially? Perchance.
Him. I don't want to speak to him. I don't want to look at him. I don't want to see him.
Also, do you want to maybe fill me in on all these people you've killed? Is that something I should be worried about? I feel like that might be something I should be worried about.
Cool. I'll just tell the whole group then. I'll tell the whole group.
Okay. Everyone gather around. Sirith has something really important to tell us.
All right.
Malachi's still like in the kitchen and he's stirring his coffee and he's drinking it. He's trying not to eavesdrop, but you can see his ears are like pointed back to where you guys are talking.
Oh, Malachi, you can come join us too.
No, I think I'd rather enjoy my cup. I think I'd rather enjoy it than get earth-shatteringly crushed. But y'all have fun with that.
The floor is yours, Sirith.
Hold on. Okay. Well, in my past, I I knew I knew something about me was different. I knew that I was gay. I knew that. So I obviously had a partner, and when John found out, he left. He decided that I didn't exist in his world. John was my best friend for a very long time. So for a while, my partner was my partner was he was murdered. He was murdered by 6 people. They hogtied him and took turns killing him. And I guess you could say I had a knack for vengeance. So, yeah, that that is the reason. Why is everyone so quiet? I'm finished.
Any
Azalea
responses?
stares blankly. Doesn't know what to say.
Malachi really loudly sips his cup of coffee. Really loudly. hmm
Right. Back to this John issue. How are we gonna convince him to come with us? Azalea, I don't suppose you can try and reason with him.
Well, I could try, but whatever has happened to him, whatever experiments they did on him, has really affected his mind. And I cannot imagine how traumatized he is because of that.
No, I absolutely agree. And Sora walks back to his bag really quick before he forgets, and he opens it up and looks at the pixie. And the pixie's mouth is not tied. It's just the chest binding that I have wrapped around her. And I look at the pixie and I say, I don't suppose you're hungry yet, are you? Thirsty, perhaps?
She stares blankly at you. No shit.
I open up the water skin in my bag and I say, help yourself. As well as the rations that Malachi gave me, some leftover rations that Malachi had given to me.
Leftovers? Really?
Be happy that I'm feeding you at all.
I could just starve.
You can. It's
Then
not.
what
It's
would
going
you
to be a
have?
very slow and painful process, or you can eat and drink.
Fine. Jesus. Big bitches think they're better than the rest of them.
Well, blee blah blah blah.
She helps herself to the rations in the water.
I close the bag. All right, Azalea. I guess go talk to John. Let me know how it goes. If you need my help, I'll be right over here.
Just throwing Azalea to the sharks is crazy.
Is there any like type of food and drink that John has not eaten yet, or is there like
There's that pot of coffee that Malachi brewed.
okay? Is it like possible that like he hasn't gotten it yet, so can Azalea like bring it to him as a gift offering?
Yeah, he's in the basement.
Okay. Azalea gets a cup of coffee from Malachi, gently pours it in, and then walks down to the basement where John is. Hey,
He-
I just
As you walk down, he's kind of holed up in a corner with a pillow and a couple of blankets that presumably Malachi had slept with while you guys were gone. He's just kind of
hey,
awake and staring.
your name is John, correct?
Yup.
Alright. Well, I know that this isn't very much to offer, but here's this cup of coffee if you want some.
Kind of looks at you and then he takes it. That's much appreciated.
You're very welcome.
You can drink
Azalea
the
sits
coffee.
Azalea sits down next to him. To my understanding, you have been through a lot,
Damn right.
and you do have a will and a choice to choose whatever you want to do.
If this is you trying to convince me to go back to that place, it ain't happening.
I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just wondering, I'm just asking if there is a way that somehow you could help us without going.
What aid would it be to you guys if I went back?
What aid?
Yeah, well, how would it help?
How would it help? Well,
Other than them putting me under the microscope and treating me like a thing.
well, it would reveal, we would be able to reveal truth to the people that things like this has been going on so that we can spread awareness
Sister,
to
I'm
the
walking proof.
No, I know. And because of that, you can be able to share that with people that do not know of the experiments that have horribly happened to you.
These people that you're trying to take me back to, though, already know.
No,
And
they know.
who's to say that they won't make me into one of their perfect little pieces? Who's to say it won't work this time and I won't lose everything?
But wouldn't you at least want to protect the people that don't know about it?
He's kinda he kinda looks like he's weighing it over in his head for a second. And he goes to talk, but before he can, he coughs up some of that black goop and kind of wipes it off on a napkin that had some previous black goop on it.
May I? I'll throw it away for you if you want.
Uh, I'm fine, thank you though. I don't. I know this is gonna sound selfish of me, and I don't mean it like that. But are there not other ways to help them? I I I can't go back there.
No, and I understand. But without your help, this thing is going to continue. Whether or not. But John, do understand that even if you do not come, your decision in not wanting to help will only cause them to further do their experiments and to do things that they shouldn't be doing. And you
Do
are
you
the
want to roll a
only.
persuasion?
Yeah.
Oops. I did not. I just accidentally hit something. Pay no attention to that.
A 15. And that
Do you promise you won't let them take me again?
Azalea looks at him. I promise, of the protection of the Maker, that we will defend and protect you from them and keep you from any harm.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it.
Azalea gently smiles at him. Well, now, if you want to, you can come upstairs with me, and we can talk with Sora.
I'll talk to Sora, I can't. I don't want to talk to Surith.
Understandable. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay. So, Azalea and John back upstairs. John following slowly behind Azalea. He doesn't look cowardly. He just kind of looks like he's given up a little bit as he walks in after her. To the main room with the rest of yous.
How'd it go, Azalea?
Well, I wasn't trying to convince him. I just reminded him of what needed to be done.
All right, well, Eloise,
I'll
Azalea.
come on your little... I'll come on your little thing with you. Don't get your panties in a bunch.
Well, if it's cool with everyone, I suggest we head out right away. Make our way back to the factory.
Azalea looks at Sora. Sora,
Yes.
we will keep John safe.
I'll do everything in my power to make sure he remains safe while under our watch.
Good.
You guys heading there first thing in the morning?
Yeah, we've got quite the ways to go, so I suppose it's better we set out. The earlier the better.
Okay. Does somebody want... Like, you know that she said to be there at night, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Only about a half a day's walk.
Well,
But okay.
maybe on the way there we take a look around. Maybe see something of interest. Anything?
Down another pixie hive?
I want to go to a shop. I want to go to the
No.
shops.
We can take a walk around town before heading out.
Yeah, you guys got money now. Who all wants to go around town?
I may as well take a gander.
Yeah, I want to see
Yeah,
if I can
we can
get
go.
some bullets. Oh my god.
I don't think you can use a gun.
Who said
No, I
can't
don't
use a
think you
gun?
can.
Who said I can't use a gun?
Your
Your
stats.
character sheet.
Your character sheet.
How do I check that?
You almost certainly can't. I would be very amazed if you could. Under actions, actions in combat, I guess.
Left.
Why did Leah leave?
That is a good question.
No, she messaged me and she said she's gonna head out.
What?
Yeah. She said that her head hurts, but oh, that's kind of crazy. I guess we'll keep trucking on.
Okay.
Wait,
Yeah, a tiefling cleric can use a gun. While clerics are primarily known for their divine spellcasting and support, they can also be effective with weapons, including firearms.
Did you Google that, or is it on your character sheet? Because I believe you
How do I even check
could
the character sheet?
learn to use a gun if, when you level up, you select something that unlocks the ability to use a gun, but I don't think you start with the ability to
How do
use
I
a gun.
check the character sheet? How do I check the character sheet?
Actions in combat.
Two weapon fighting. It says I got.
Right.
Yeah, but that's 2-weapon fighting.
Where does it show?
It's in actions in combat. It says attack, dash, disengage, dodge, grapple, help, hide, improvise, influence, magic, ready, search, shove, study, utilize.
I'm trying to see where it
I don't know.
shows what weapons it lets you. Class features, maybe? No.
I don't see anything, but I'm thinking that since Leah dipped, we might call it for the night. I think it's a pretty good stopping point, and I'm not sure what's going on with that.
Okay.
yeah, we should probably close the session for tonight.
I think we got
Maybe
I think we made some pretty good ground.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, that was the end of this week's episode of Critical Role.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Sorry we cut it short. I don't know what's going on with Leah.
Guys, it's never been Critical Role. It's Misfits and something.
My mix. Or
Mimics.
mimics.
Mimics and Misfits.
Mimics and Misfits. That's us.